Hello, in this screencast I'm going to show what are the new features added to the IDE in order to detect the devices you connect, Android devices and also iOS devices. So the very first thing you need to do is to create a mobile application and expand the target platforms node. Here on the Android target platform, you will see by default there is a target called RAD XE5 Android. This is an emulator, a virtual device you have created on your AVD configurator. And by default, the IDE will recognize any new virtual device you create there, and also marks which devices are power on or power off. For example, this is powered off, so if for example you try to execute this application using this default target, when the IDE tries to deploy and execute this application to that device, because that device is not running and it takes a long time to load, will warn you. So it's up to you what you want to do. Okay, so in this case I'm going to select no. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to connect several devices to my machine. This is a Mac, so depending on if you have a Windows machine, you will see a different thing. But in any case, I'm going just to connect a Nexus 4. Okay, this is what I get here. And then you need to check on the device because you will see a warning. I will post the screenshot on the blog, asking you for permissions to USB debugging. So you need to click accept on the device, okay, and then you can right click here and refresh, and you have the Nexus 4. The dialog that is shown on the device sorry, will ask you for always have permission to allow USB debugging. So now I'm going to unplug the device. You see that the target node has been refreshed, and then I'm going to connect it again. I'm getting also the dialog on my device, so I'm going to check the checkbox to allow always USB debugging from this computer. So I click refresh again, okay, and now I'm going to unplug again the device, okay, so it's refreshed, and now I'm going to plug it again, and the IDE is refreshed automatically. So this is the most convenient way for you to always allow your computer to connect to your device. I'm going also to connect, this is a Nexus 4, I'm going to connect a Samsung Galaxy S4, which is going to show the same. I'm going to allow, refresh, and this is the Galaxy S4. And as you can see, this functionality works whenever you plug a device on your computer. This is automatically detected when there are USB changes. The IDE refreshes this setting. So you can, for example, select, now I'm going to run this application on the Nexus 4. And we have done something similar for iOS devices, but in this case you need to manually refresh the target node. Okay, so this IDE is a fresh install, so the goal is to show you the whole process. Okay, if I click refresh, in order to the IDE to know which devices, which iOS devices you have connected, you need a platform SDK added to the IDE. So I'm going to walk through all the process. You go to the SDK manager and add a new SDK for iOS device. I already have my MacBook profile created. This is detected using the PA server I have running on my Mac machine with this IP address, and then I click OK here in order to import all the required headers and so on. So now that I have my platform SDK added, the refresh is performed, and I still don't have my iPhone connected. So I'm going to connect it to the USB port. I connect it. And then my Parallels setup is asking me to choose if I connect this to the Windows virtual machine or to the Mac machine. So I need to choose Mac machine. Okay. And then I can click refresh here. So PA server is detecting the iPhone I have just connected, and is shown here. So the same will work if I connect an iPad, so or another iPhone, so I can have a limited number of devices, iOS devices connected. So this is to show how the device selection works on the IDE and how you can plug and unplug your devices to your machine, no matter if you are working on a Mac using a virtual Windows machine or whatever configuration you need to use. Just warn that usually on Macs, iOS devices work out of the box, but on Windows, Android ones needs you to set up the drivers for each Android device. So in this tutorial, I'm not going to explain how to do that. That depends on every Android vendor, but in any case, I'm showing that it works and you can use any Android device you want. Thanks for watching.